You know, the Jews in the Old Testament, the Hebrews, those among them that were truly pious, even those among them that weren't even all that serious with God, were more pious than a lot of converts to Christianity in 2025 for their God. Now what they're doing is just legalism. It don't make no kind of sense. It doesn't save. They're not born again. They've rejected their Messiah. But their version of belief was a lot holier than whatever is going on down in these Gentile streets that have embraced Jesus. There was a holy fear coursing through the veins of those who were believers in the Old Testament of God as to the consequences of their actions if they went awry. There was a holy fear. There was a holy fear to merely letting yourself roam around in adulterous thoughts, carrying on with certain behavior. There was extreme rebuke and trepidation on the part of those who observed crazy activity, when then they concluded that the crazy activity is happening. Churches in 2025 are scared even to employ church discipline when people are found wanting. Adulterers are not being kicked out of churches. They're not being run through church discipline, and they're not being cast out. Fake Christians or people who have committed adultery and are no longer above reproach, even though they have conviction of sin and have stopped sinning, are carrying on with ministry. Like, well, one of the behavior of Stephen Lawson is to be emulated, because he got found wanting and was no longer above reproach, and now he's no longer preaching. He had to step down. But there is a guy who used to follow Stephen Lawson that I watched, but I stopped following him, who was found wanting and is no longer above reproach and is busy still teaching. His name is K-Dub-True. He was found wanting with some issue against his wife, and so he was in no position anymore. He is in no position anymore to carry on with his ministry. So, but he is carrying on. He's back on YouTube because to him it's like, it's my ministry. It's my ministry. What's that boy? Yeah, that would never have been found among God's people in the Old Testament. So basically our version of Christianity in 2025 leaves a lot to be desired. And as a result of this version of Christianity that we are doing, where we are just allowing ourselves to walk in a whole bunch of compromise and there's not enough church discipline or any respect for church discipline, it's causing Christians to easily marry unbelievers. Easily marry crazy people. And this easy marrying of yours, of unbelievers, is bringing hybrids into your stomachs. Hybrids.